For 30 brutal days, I ditched my meticulously crafted productivity stack, Notion, Trello, even my trusty Google Calendar, and replaced every single tool with AI. My goal? To achieve the mythical 10x productivity boost promised by every tech guru. The initial results were staggering. I shipped 30% more projects in the first 2 weeks alone, slashing content creation time by 70%. It felt like I'd unlocked a cheat code for my work life, generating articles and complex emails in minutes. But the euphoria quickly faded, revealing a hidden cost that nobody talks about. You're probably feeling it too, the constant struggle to keep up. Endless tasks, overflowing inboxes, and the nagging feeling that you're always behind. We chase every new tool, every hack, hoping for that elusive edge. The promise of AI isn't just convenience, it's the dream of reclaiming your time, your focus, your sanity. Imagine an assistant that handles the mundane, leaving you free for high-value work. That's why this experiment matters, because if AI can truly deliver, it changes everything for how you work forever. But here's the harsh truth. Most people are approaching AI productivity all wrong. They're falling for the hype, not understanding the subtle traps that can actually sabotage their workflow, drain their creativity, and even cost them more in the long run. My 30-day journey wasn't just about what AI could do. It was a brutal awakening to what it can't do, and the critical mistakes I made in blindly trusting the algorithms. Ignore these insights, and you risk not just wasting money, but diminishing your unique output. My experiment involved replacing Notion and Trello with AI-powered task managers like Motion, AI and ClickUp's AI assistant. My Google Calendar was swapped for Reclaim, AI. For writing, I moved entirely to ChatGPT and Claude, using them for everything from initial drafts to email responses. Research and note-taking shifted to Mem, AI and Notion AI. The idea was simple. Every action, every decision, every output would be mediated or generated by an artificial intelligence. The first week was pure exhilaration. The most immediate gain was in content generation. Using Claude 3 Opus, I could brainstorm, outline, and draft a 1,000-word blog post in under 20 minutes, a task that usually took me 2–3 hours. For client emails, ChatGPT's ability to instantly summarize long threads and draft professional replies was a game-changer, reducing my email time by nearly 50%. The sheer volume of output I could achieve felt superhuman. It was an undeniable boost in raw creation speed, pushing my weekly output beyond anything I'd managed before. But here's where things got complicated. For task management and scheduling, AI presented a mixed bag. Motion. AI promised to intelligently schedule my day, moving tasks around based on priority and availability. Theoretically, fantastic. In practice, it felt like I was constantly battling its rigid logic, tweaking focus blocks and flex tasks to align with my unpredictable real-world needs. My planned completion rate, according to Motion, AI was 90%, yet my actual completion rate felt closer to 60% due to constant manual overrides. Research and note-taking with Mem, AI and Notion AI proved incredibly powerful for synthesis. Uploading meeting transcripts or long research papers and getting instant, concise summaries was invaluable. Mem, AI's Ask Me Anything feature allowed me to query my entire knowledge base like a personal expert. This significantly reduced the time I spent sifting through information, allowing me to quickly pull out key insights and make faster decisions. It truly felt like having a co-pilot for information processing, especially for complex topics. Then there was the financial aspect. My old productivity stack cost roughly $75 a month, covering Notion, Todoist, and a few premium plugins. The new AI stack, it ballooned to nearly $180 a month, subscribing to premium tiers for Motion, AI, Claude Opus, Mem, AI, and Reclaim, AI. While I gained efficiency in some areas, the cost increase was a significant factor. It revealed a hidden truth. AI isn't necessarily cheaper. It often shifts your budget from general tools to specialized, more expensive AI services, making you a captive customer. This is where the cracks started to show. The human touch problem became glaringly obvious. While AI could draft emails efficiently, it consistently lacked the nuanced empathy required for sensitive client communications or intricate team feedback. When I tried to delegate a critical client proposal draft, the AI's output was technically correct but emotionally sterile. It missed the subtle relationship-building language, requiring extensive manual revisions that negated any initial time savings. It highlighted the limitations of even advanced LLMs in understanding context beyond explicit instruction. A more insidious problem emerged: over-reliance and skill atrophy. When AI was always there to summarize, draft, or plan, I found myself less inclined to engage deeply with complex texts or strategize solutions independently. My critical thinking, once a core strength, felt dulled. I was becoming a prompt engineer rather than a creator or strategist. The muscle memory for certain tasks began to fade, raising a terrifying question. What happens when the AI isn't perfect, or worse, isn't available? Then there were the privacy and data concerns. Feeding sensitive client information, proprietary project details, and my entire professional life into various third-party AI models felt increasingly unsettling. While these companies claim robust security, the sheer volume of data I was sharing across multiple services created a sprawling attack surface. It was a hidden cost, not in dollars, but in potential risk. The convenience of instant summarization came with the implicit trade-off of potentially exposing confidential information to external servers. But here's what nobody tells you about AI efficiency. The real productivity killer wasn't individual task speed. It was the fragmentation of my workflow. While individual AI tools were fast, the constant context switching between them and the time spent refining prompts for each created a new kind of friction. My flow state, where deep work truly happens, plummeted by an estimated 45%. The promise of a seamless AI assistant felt more like managing a fragmented AI committee, each with its own quirks and demands. This constant mental overhead annihilated deep focus. The AI echo chamber effect was another unexpected twist. Because AI models are trained on existing data, their outputs tend to be generic, safe, and derivative. For creative tasks like writing unique marketing copy or brainstorming novel product ideas, the AI rarely offered truly fresh, contrarian, or out-of-the-box insights. My output, while fast, began to feel bland and uninspired. I realized that true innovation often comes from unique human synthesis, not just pattern recognition, and AI was unwittingly pushing me towards mediocrity. Perhaps the most significant revelation was the hidden time sink of prompt engineering. The time I supposedly saved on execution was often entirely reinvested, if not exceeded, by the meticulous process of crafting, testing, and refining prompts. Getting a truly useful output required multiple iterations, precise instructions, and understanding the nuances of each LLM. It's a new skill, yes, but it means the free time AI gives you isn't free at all. It's simply reallocated to talking to the AI, transforming the AI productivity boost into a zero-sum game or even a net time loss. My month-long experiment ended not with a bang, but with a nuanced understanding. Pure replacement of productivity tools with AI is a flawed, costly, and potentially detrimental strategy. The true power lies in a hybrid approach. It's about augmentation, not substitution. It's about identifying AI-specific strengths, summarization, initial drafting, basic research, and strategically integrating them into your existing human-centric workflows, rather than letting AI dictate every step. The goal should be a harmonious partnership, not a hostile takeover. So what should you do? First, embrace AI as an augmentation tool. Pinpoint the 20% of your tasks that are repetitive, data-heavy, or require brute force content generation. These are AI sweet spots. Use ChatGPT for first drafts, reclaim, AI for basic scheduling. But for anything requiring critical thinking, nuanced communication, or creative leaps, keep your human intelligence firmly in the driver's seat. Augment your unique abilities, don't abdicate them. Second, master the art of prompt engineering. Treat it as a critical skill for the modern era. Invest time in learning how to craft precise, multi-layered prompts that guide the AI effectively. Tools like Prompt Engineering Guide or specific courses can transform your output from generic to genuinely useful. A well-engineered prompt can cut down those iteration cycles and deliver far better results, making your AI tools truly productive assistants rather than frustrating black boxes. Finally, guard your data and your creativity fiercely. Be acutely aware of what information you're feeding into public AI models. For sensitive work, consider on-premise solutions or secure, enterprise-grade AI. More importantly, actively protect your unique voice and perspective. Don't let AI reduce your output to generic copy. Use it to expedite your unique ideas, not to replace them. Your human insight is still your most valuable asset. So after 30 days, what's the final verdict? AI is an undeniable force, but its true power isn't in wholesale replacement. It's in intelligent integration. It's a powerful accelerant for specific tasks, but a dangerous crutch for others. My 30-day experiment revealed that the most productive future isn't a human-less one, but one where humans skillfully wield AI as a sophisticated tool, understanding both its immense capabilities and its inherent limitations. The key is not to surrender control, but to strategically amplify your own strengths. The future isn't about asterisk if asterisk you use AI, but how asterisk you master its integration. Are you ready to lead the charge, or will you let the algorithms dictate your destiny? The choice and the strategic advantage is entirely yours. What AI tools are you using, and what unexpected truths have you discovered? Let me know in the comments below, and check out my next video where I deep dive into specific prompt engineering tactics that actually work.